Hey guys, welcome back to the Midday Mumbles podcast. I'm Gage.
I'm Isaac.
And I'm Brody.
And this is episode 10 of the Midday Mumbles podcast. But before we get into it, this episode is brought to you by our Patreon. Episode is actually brought to you by you. If you visit patreon.com/Midday Mumbles, you can support the show. There's 3 tiers. There's the $1 tier, the $5 tier, and the $10 tier. All get access to exclusive perks, and you can support our show. So again, that's patreon.com/Midday Mumbles. Patreon.com/Midday Mumbles. So how's everyone doing this week?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm doing dandy. I don't know.
Nice.
It's been an okay week.
Yeah.
It's just whatever.
Vacation is in full speed. I haven't been doing anything at all.
Isaac's back to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's not doing anything anyways. He's a high schooler.
It's yeah, pretty much.
Are you glad to be back at school, Isaac?
Oh, of course not.
No?
But it's whatever. I like seeing people. I like talking to people. That's pretty good. You know, I don't really ever hang out with people much outside of school, besides you guys occasionally. So it's like, that's kind of where I socialize.
It's hard to. I feel like if we lived someplace where the population density was way higher, it would be a different story.
Right, you just like walk a mile and you're at your friend's house. But here it's like, I don't know.
Your friend's house is 20 minutes away.
Yeah, by car.
Yeah. Yeah, and whenever we go to the movies, we invite Isaac, and when he does decide to go, we have to like plan it out. Like, Brody, be at my house.
I usually go when you guys invite me. I like going to the movies with you guys. That's like the highlight of my week usually. It's like the only exciting thing that ever goes on in my life.
Well, anyway.
Besides, of course, the Midday Mumbles podcast. That's always very exciting in my life. I
have to tell Brody to be at my house by like, a certain time, and then we got to plan out to go up to Isaac's house and then cut across. And generally, we're either going to be late to the movie or extremely early. There's never a point where we're right on time.
I've noticed that. There really is a never in between. Like, you're really, really late or really early.
Well, when we went to go see Rise of Skywalker, we were there, like, we walked in the theater as the Star Wars thing was, like, just starting.
We had plopped our asses down as soon as, like, the music started playing.
It was crazy timing. That was exactly perfect timing. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That wasn't too late, too early. That was perfect.
We missed
right
trailers.
on the money.
Well, yeah. Well, some people may think perfect is, I get to see all the trailers.
Who cares about trailers?
You may interpret perfect as
where you can
right
watch
when the movie starts.
You can watch your trailers on YouTube, okay?
You can watch the trailers on the DVD release.
Or there, yeah, I guess. Just
yeah.
Do you watch the trailers on DVDs? If you like have a DVD and it has all those stupid trailers that you can just press the skip button, do you choose to watch them?
Skip them. I've noticed that my whole life I do watch the trailers on the DVD version.
Really?
The funny thing is that they don't change. So like around the Christmas time, we watch Christmas movies, and a lot of the DVDs are from like the 90s or even like early 2000s, and we'll see movies that are like 20 something years old, and it's like, I mean, it's kind of cringy. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, but there's a charm to it. I love watching the really old movies and seeing the old trailers. I enjoy that.
I guess it is kind of fun to see the old trailers, because the trailers are like they're brand new, but they're not,
Exactly.
Yeah, the movie's come and gone. But
go to theaters now and watch. I don't even know.
A movie I'm really excited for. It came out. I haven't seen it yet. Is the new Adam Sandler drama, Uncut Gems. It looks really good.
Oh, I haven't even heard of that. I haven't looked at any trailers or whatever for that.
You gotta watch a trailer for it. It looks good.
Do you want me to do that right now on the podcast on air?
No.
Let's all be silent for 2 minutes while I go listen to the go watch the trailer.
We'll get copyright claimed.
I don't think it'll be good.
I won't play the audio. We'll just be quiet for the time being, and then I'll be listening to the trailer. No one else will hear it.
Brody doesn't think it'll be good because he doesn't like Adam Sandler.
No, that's not true. I like Adam Sandler. I just don't think Adam Sandler can do a serious role. I think he's incapable.
The Cobbler was
I don't
good.
think he could do that.
He can. He's done it before. The Cobbler, the wedding singer.
Well, was the Cobbler a serious role or just like a not trying to be funny role? Because there's a difference.
It was a serious / not trying. It was a mix. It had a comedy part of it where he would repair shoes, and if he put other people's shoes on, he became those people. Right,
but that's like a comedy, quirky part to it. But this movie isn't supposed to have any of that.
No. This movie is he's a Jew that works on jewelry and so on. So
that's a great description.
Jewelry and so on. Heck yeah.
But I know
I'm very interested now.
Yeah,
it's made by the
so interested.
It's made by the some like independent film company A24. They've done a couple small popular films.
Yeah, A24 films are usually pretty popular.
So
I'm not even sure who they are.
They're usually really as popular as Quentin Tarantino.
Adam Sandler movies are just like, they're okay. They're never really anything special.
Yeah, but they make a shit ton of money.
Sure,
right?
But I don't think they're gonna break any records ever. You know.
I mean, regardless if you like them or not. Like I heard that the murder mystery movie he made with Jennifer Aniston on Netflix like made $200-300 million in the first 6 months. Which
how does that work?
Huh?
How do you make money on Netflix? Like, how much do they pay you for one person watching? 'Cause isn't Netflix only like $8 a month right now?
14 if you get the max. I think it starts off at 8.
What does the max mean? What do you?
Like 8 people can watch at once.
Oh yeah, but like if you're just watching it as a person, it's like $8.
I don't know how they do that. Maybe they probably sell your data, to be honest.
Oh, sure, every company does.
So
it's just a part of life now. It's like my privacy. Who cares? I care about internet instead.
But $300 million for an Adam Sandler movie is pretty good, I'll tell you. Pixels, I think, made $200 million. The video game movie he was in.
Is that the last movie he was in?
No, that came out back in like 2015. But
yeah, but wasn't that movie terrible?
I liked it.
Yeah, but it was about video games.
I was looking forward to that movie for about 4 years.
Really?
Yeah. Wait, what?
I wasn't disappointed either.
No.
That does not sound like a very highly anticipated film. And you knew about it 4 years in advance. You were like, oh, I'm so ready to watch that. You check your calendar every day, like, when's the Pixel movie's release? Only 765 days till the release date.
No, I set a timer on my phone.
I think I haven't even seen that movie all the way through because I just couldn't do
Zoomer. Set a notification on your phone.
Yeah, set a notification for the next movie about video games in it.
Yeah. So moving into our first topic. So United States strike in Iraq kills Qassim Suleimani. I don't know how to say the name. Commander of Iranian Forces. And immediately after that happened, literally everyone thought we were going into World War III.
I think it's Soleimani.
Panic, yeah, I think it's Suleimani too.
I was watching TV that night, and
if you're feeling funny,
CBS,
you could call him Salami.
NBC, CBS, NBC, ABC, all the networks channels and their affiliated channels quit the programming, and they did a breaking news story, and they literally made it sound like we were going to war. And everyone freaked out. Like, no, every channel. I believe, so ABC is owned by Disney. So, like, the Disney channels and all that, they all went black, and it was a breaking news story. And I'm like, really? Like, how? Because I was flicking through the channels, and it was all...
big. It's really big news.
Yeah, it is.
That's like, I mean, it could lead us to war with Iran.
But then everyone's saying the draft, right? Isaac.
Oh, I don't think we'll need a draft.
I still haven't registered yet, by the way. But
Are you dodging the draft, Gage?
No, Isaac's mom actually reminded me of it the other day. Remember Isaac?
Yeah, and you were like, "I ain't doing that."
Oh shit, I forgot about that. I never said that. I'll serve my country.
I'm pretty
if I
sure
have
I heard
to.
you saying you're dodging it.
I haven't registered to vote either.
U.S. government fine Gage $250,000, please.
I got to do that though. Brody, are you registered in the draft?
I think so.
Yeah.
Wait, did you not register? Holy cow, Gage! Both of you. You gotta sign up to throw your life away. I don't know. There was like a
either
website.
Online or at the town office.
There was like a website.
Oh yeah. I've been to the town office with that. Totally. Don't worry about it.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Brody, it's a really big fine if you don't sign up for the draft. Like if you're caught dodging the draft.
No. If they catch you for not for avoiding, we're not avoiding because we were ignorant.
If you're
to
dodging it, if you're intentionally dodging the draft, it's like.
And I'm not. None of us, for the record, none of us are dodging anything. We're just we're young We're young people. I just turned 18 in August, and my first thing wasn't to go sign up for all that stuff. I'm just.
You weren't excited to sign up for the draft? Like, oh, I'm 18. I can go to prison and I have to sign up for military.
However, if there was a thing where they did call draft, I would be totally willing to serve the country if that was necessary. Obviously, right at this moment, right at this moment in my current condition, I know I won't be on the front lines. So
yeah, you'll be like, give me a computer. I can do the media thing.
Yeah, I'll post on your Instagram.
Head of the Navy social media page as emergency draft.
But,
I can see that.
Yeah, but they definitely wouldn't have me on the front lines. I know that. They'd be like, "Fatty, shoot them terrorists." But no, I hope nothing comes of this. But the thing that sucks is that. The people that are talking about it are very uneducated and they don't realize that this literally, Trump got elected to, end terrorists. He killed the head of ISIS. And then a week later, his son, who became the new leader. And now we have this Iraq strike. Whether or not it was intentional or not, I'm not 100% sure, as there's been very vague information that has come out. All that I've seen, though, on the internet is Democrats calling for his impeachment because this isn't presidential. Even though he was protecting...
There's mixed opinions that go all around.
Yeah, but I heard Ben Shapiro was very against this. But then he changed his mind once more information came out.
Well,
so at first
here's
he was
the
very
thing.
much against this.
Our government... no one in our government is going to decide to airstrike someone unless they think it's, an imminent, serious threat. It's not like you go throw around airstrikes everywhere. You don't do that. They're expensive, and he's risking war with another government. No one's going to just do that.
Yeah.
So the reason must have been pretty solid. Trump's not a stupid guy. As much as the media likes to pose it as that way, he's not going to risk war unless it's big deal.
We have the best intelligence in the world, our government. So they must have had some information. Yeah, I know. Including us. They're listening to this right now.
Even the citizens. I mean, probably. This is the record before the post is probably getting stored in some server somewhere in the US, whatever.
Yeah. But
that's just the way it is. I'm sure we've said enough trigger words to warrant that.
We're not going to go to war, though. Unless something drastically changes in the next week or two. This is just going to die down. I feel like they weren't getting anywhere with impeachment.
It would be a mistake for Iran to go to war with the United States because we have one of the best, if not the best, military in the world. We would crush their tiny little country.
We spent $2 trillion replenishing our military since he got elected. So,
right.
Realistically, theoretically speaking, we could blow them to smithereens. Not saying we are. I don't agree with that. I'm not for war in any way. It's expensive and is stupid. I feel like my philosophy is the less conflict, the better.
Right. But yeah, for sure. It's
us as a nation. We need to be able to stand our ground too, because we can't allow smaller countries like North Korea pushing us over. Like, regardless if you liked Obama or not, he was a pushover, and that's my opinion. I'm not speaking for the other two members of the Mumbles podcast, but
I think Barack Obama did make some good decisions when he was in office. He was definitely a pushover, for sure. But that's kind of what the president is for. He's a pretty face for the government. They don't really do that much.
But Trump's not like that, and that's why everyone hates him. Because
he's getting stuff done.
He's
regardless
not worried about
of you liking it or not, he's getting things done.
He's not worried about spending 5 years working on one piece of legislation. He wants to get 100,000 new pieces of legislation done every year. You know what I mean? He wants to make sure that America is being prosperous and that the citizens are being taken care of, and that he has our best interest, which he does.
I like the coverage.
the coverage.
You look on any news station, and the stories are live. You got posts from 30 minutes ago. You got posts from 2 hours ago. It's like they're doing this live thing, where it's just like they have an article, but it's like the article spans like 2 pages long because they keep doing like live updates on it.
I mean,
I thought that was pretty cool.
It is a really big deal, so it makes sense that they're doing it. This guy, he was like the lead general of the Iranian government, and we blew him up.
Yeah,
with a drone and a huge missile, just all of a sudden out of nowhere. So I mean, it's a pretty shocking big event. It makes sense that the Iranians are freaking out. It makes sense that the news here is freaking out. It's a really big event. Do I think the Iranians, if they have a lick of sense in them, would go to war with us? Of course not. Is it possible? Sure. But unless we kept doing stuff like this, they wouldn't. He was supposedly, I guess, a supporter of terroristic actions against Americans, and we can't risk American lives. We can't risk the lives of our soldiers. That stuff is serious. And if it's felt that he is a big threat against our military and our people, he has to go. That's how I see it.
It's a good way to look at it.
So moving on, we have Brody's Kombucha update number 2. So Brody, take it from here.
It's been sitting there. I've been keeping it warm. I bought on Amazon these little stick-on strips that change temperature. Whatever they're stick to, it'll read the temperature.
Oh, and really?
Yeah. And it's really specific. It's only between like 50 degrees and 90 degrees. And it only reads between there. And it changes colors. It's not electric. It's a sticker. And whatever you stick to, it reads the temperature of that. And I bought some of those. I put that on the jar. I've been keeping it at the right temperature, checking it every like 5 hours, keeping it in within the temperature zone.
How is the SCOBY growth?
It's grown to the diameter of the jar. It's still only like, I don't know, like a quarter of an inch in depth, but it's grown to the diameter of the jar.
How
cool.
What size jars are you putting this in? Is this like a big thing you're making, or is this just like a couple of small ones?
I don't know. I think the jar is like 1.5 liters or 2 liters.
So not that big.
I don't know.
But decent size.
This is a test. This was a test.
Right. And you can reuse the SCOBY, right? After you're done with it in this one, you can go throw it in, I don't know, a bigger vat if you decide that you really liked your kombucha.
Yes, absolutely.
How much longer does this batch have?
Are you eager within... What would you say, Gage?
How much longer does this batch have?
This batch probably has 2 days on it left.
Yeah.
Close. Is this the second fermentation, or is this the...
Just the first one.
And then then you flavor it, right? And then you put back in the SCOBY and continue to go at it?
Yeah. And I've been doing more stuff too. I ordered a new heating pad. This one is an automatic heating pad that reads the temperature. So if the temperature gets too low, it automatically turns on. If it gets too high, it automatically turns off.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And it wasn't that expensive. It was only like $35. But I thought that was a really big tech improvement because for the past like week and a half, I've been using one of those like body heating pads that you can just kind of buy at Walmart.
Yeah.
Do you mean like an electric blanket?
Yeah. Like a mini, like a really small electric blanket.
Isaac knows those.
So our tech has really been, it's exponential.
Highly improved.
Yes. But that's it.
Are you planning to do your kombucha thing in your dorm room, or is this all going to be only when you're at home? I have been thinking about that. If I wanted to do that, I would have to get a mini fridge. Maybe not, probably not. But I'd have to buy a water Brody,
purifier.
you'd get all the ladies, okay? You just like set up a little sign outside your dorm room, be like kombucha testing in here, and then they knock on the door and you say, "Hello, welcome to my kombucha laboratory," and you show them around, and they'd be like,
that
"Wow,
be
this
cool.
guy, he's a very cool individual," you know?
Yeah.
Look at his SCOBY. It's
this
round.
Guy F's.
It has like pores on it. It looks like some sort of alien life form, and it is truly disgusting. I am very interested in this individual. You know?
Yeah, I could offer to lift it up and say, "Here, take a bite out of it," just like in those videos. I would either make friends quickly or make people really feel uncomfortable with me.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But that's the SCOBY story. Okay. I've learned nothing this week, but I'm sure you guys have learned something. Have you guys learned anything this week?
I learned something that's kind of weird and gross called gleeking. So I was sitting up in my sister's apartment. I was hanging out with her talking. And I don't know how it came up, but she showed me this thing called gleeking. And it's like you activate your salivary glands and you create like a pool of saliva in the bottom of your mouth. And you take your tongue and you like squirt out a stream of saliva. And it's it's gross, it's weird, and I want to be able to do it. And I'm very upset that I've only been able to do it once, and it was a very low quality squirt. I tried to do this for like an hour and a half, and I cannot get my mouth to do it. It is so difficult, and it frustrates me. I don't know. Brody, do you know what gleeking is? Do you know what this is?
I think it has to do with a gland that's under your tongue.
Yeah, you have to like get it to like you like put your tongue in the roof of your mouth and you like slide it forward while shoving your jaw forward, and it like activates the gland and sprays out a stream of liquid.
I've heard stories of that happening to people when they're at the dentist. Because of course the dentist's in your mouth, and you know, I don't know if you're
like when they press up
or something.
When they press up on your tongue with the like, I don't know, little mirror thing that they walk around with, and it like kind of starts to. Yeah, I've had that happen.
Yeah, because I think that's the same thing. You know, it's the activation of that gland and whatnot. But yeah, I've heard of it.
Have you ever tried to gleek, Brody?
No.
You should
I don't
do
know
it right
why
now.
I would want to
Do it right
harness
now.
that power.
Do
you
it
know?
right now. Squirt the gleek juices into your microphone so we can all hear it.
When
That's
you
what
were
she said.
describing it, I was kind of sitting there like, audible mouth noises noise. I don't know.
Not sure what that means, but sure. I guess. Gage, what's going on? What's going on with you?
Well, I've started. I'm in the new office now, so I've started uploading to my YouTube channel. I have this new schedule. For years, it's been an upload every month or two, but now it's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm a little sick with a sore throat, so I'm worried I might miss this Monday. But last week I uploaded the full week, and I made some pretty bangers. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to doing. I'm kind of happy because the views are back up. I'm not getting views like I did on my funniest subreddits series, but
how many views are you starting to get again?
A couple hundred a video.
Couple hundred.
But,
gotta send them over to the podcast. Gotta plug our podcast.
I do. But like
do?
the funniest subreddits, like one of them got 8,000 views or something. So I don't know.
Cool.
But yeah. So hopefully that goes well. I don't really have an end game with that. I'm not really trying to be a YouTuber. I'm into film and I enjoy making funny videos. So if something happens, let's say I get a few thousand subs and I'm able to make a little bit of money off from it, what's it take a few hours to make a video? Whoop-de-doo.
Gage, I don't think this is a good business decision to be
that's the
talking
thing.
about
It's
it
a
this
hobby.
way. In this light on the podcast.
Oh, well, it's a hobby. And I'm also looking at Twitch streaming, but that's a little more difficult because
Sure.
I'm not very interested in streaming myself, so I got to get some people to stream with me.
Well, and Twitch streaming is a little less corrupt than the YouTube system right now because the whole copyright system on YouTube it's really messed up. Yeah.
If I really wanted to pop off, I should just get my man titties out, put a camera on those, and I'll get all kinds of people in the chat.
Gage,
I don't think any attempt to make a viral video would work.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I think that's just a bad idea. No, just don't do it.
A reference. I could throw my cat
Gage,
what was that lady there? Did you
Gage,
hear what?
Just don't. Okay. Listen,
Okay.
if you think it would make you popular, it won't. Just don't do it. Okay?
I was kidding.
It's a bad idea. Okay? I don't know what it is.
Brody and I we went out the other morning. Brody and I went out the other morning, woke up early, put on the old boots, went for a little walk out in the trail.
Barely boots.
Wow.
Gage doesn't know what a boot is.
I found my old boots.
You
which
did?
I'll have to wear next time. Yeah.
Good.
So when I feel better, we'll go back out. We'll do that again. It's going to be epic. Isaac, you ought to go with us. We pissed off some high school students because we stole their parking spots.
Oh my gosh.
We parked over where we used to park.
You guys have a tendency to upset just upset people in public in general.
I can't help it. It's natural.
I was expecting someone to slash my tires.
I mean, I can do that if you'd want, if you were disappointed.
Isaac, you ought to get to school just a little bit earlier and go for a walk with us.
So I can go slash your tires?
No, I got up at 5:45.
Oh my, I'm not going to get up that early.
Why not?
Are you kidding me?
No.
Nope.
Why would I choose to get up at 5:45?
So you can get some exercise.
So I can wake up at
You lazy bastard.
Okay, Engage. Of all the times you choose to go walking, why do you choose to do it when it's cold?
It was actually Brody's idea.
It was my idea.
I was going to go to the gym and walk on the treadmills.
It's good. It's good for you.
Right, but you exercise regularly anyways, all time of the year. It just happened to be that Gage decided to join you at this specific time.
No.
Which is the worst.
It was
time.
me convincing him.
He came to the office the other day, and he's like showing me a video from the Rocky movie, and he's like, "We ought to do this tomorrow." And as much as because I have a gym membership in Skowhegan, and I was like, "I'll just go do that."
Are you going to the gym regularly, Gage?
I was, but obviously gas is expensive.
When are you going to the gym?
I'm right across the street from a very nice gym at the high school, and I got permission to use that gym. So I was telling Brody about that.
You're using the high school's gym?
I could, so I have permission. But Brody was like, "Let's go walking out back." So I'm like, okay, because my New Year's resolution is to lose some weight.
Right.
So we went for a walk out back, and we were gonna go Friday, but I had to go to Augusta with my dad. It was his birthday, so he got out of work early, and we went. And I didn't have time for it, and then Saturday I had a funeral. But hopefully this week we're gonna go back out there. We're gonna go hard. It's gonna be epic.
We're gonna walk so hard through those woods. It's gonna be epic.
Yeah. This weekend kind of sucked. I haven't been to the office since Thursday. And I came in here. I was actually expecting like everything to be gone because I haven't
place
seen
being
anything.
Robbed.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about that because I hadn't stopped in at all.
Just don't say your address on the podcast. Just make sure.
A ton of people know, like locally, so it kind of makes me nervous.
I don't think any of the people you know would rob you, Gage.
There's a security. I know. There's a security system though. If someone is listening, there is a security system, and there are cameras. So
we will catch you, or not me, but
I'm not
Gage.
worried about any of that. There's insurance and stuff too. I would just, go ape shit. I'd be like Liam Neeson.
I have a certain set of skills. They have to do with my computer.
But, Gage, why did you could work out together, Gage? We could become workout buddies. You want to become my workout buddy? That. I know,
and then
and then we didn't really talk about it anymore. So
you kind of went silent.
I'm gonna broadcast this to now lots of people. Gage, we should become workout buddies. It could be a good.
We
time.
ought to.
Yeah, I don't really know how to set it up.
Brody goes back to school the 21st. Just ask Cap. Be like, hey, let's use the gym.
If you're in the gym after school at the high school, I could just
let's go
stay
do it
after
before school.
No, I'm not gonna. Are you kidding me, Gage? No.
Get there early.
No. Not before school. After school, not before school, because
Brody,
before school
this guy don't got
means
no dedication.
Wake up early, okay? Anything.
This guy doesn't have dedication. He's like, I want to be your workout buddy, but not until after 3 p.m.
Exactly. Look, you have two options, okay? One is to wake up at a reasonable time, and one is to wake up ridiculously early. Why do you choose the ridiculously early one?
Get more stuff done.
No, you don't, because you just have to go to bed earlier if you wake up early.
We live in Maine. Well, you really can't do much in the dark.
Yeah, but it's dark all the time besides, like, from 8 to 3.
Actually, 7:10.
Whatever.
No, I mean, it's nice. You wake up at 5:45, you take a shower, you eat breakfast. By about, I don't know, 6:30-ish, you're fully ready. It's kind of light out. Not fully.
Right, and Gage, there's also the thing that I would become sweaty and gross before school, and I don't really want to become sweaty and gross before school.
Do the school showers not work anymore?
They work, but I'm not gonna choose a school shower if I don't have to have a school shower.
I'm the same way. Brody was like, just go into the school and change. I'm like, I'm not changing at the school. I've never actually taken a shower at the school before, so I'd like to keep that experience.
Go
from
get
never
some
happening.
foot infections in the public showers.
Wear sandals.
When I go to UMO with Brody, I'll go down to his school, and he has me bring flip flops. Like legit, I have so much shit that I got to carry in there. It's like, bro, come on.
Next time if we go down as like the all three of us, you know, I have my license now as an actual printed out card, so we could go sauna. Brody wanted to go into the sauna at UMO, but you need to have like a license, and I didn't have my license, like the official one, printed yet.
We had to go and vlog it. We'll do the Midday Mumbles vlog.
Oh my
Vlog
gosh.
in the sauna.
That would attract attention.
Yeah. We'll bring it in the sauna.
Midday Mumbles vlog sauna time.
Yes.
Look at my barely clothed body.
Yes. I don't think anyone wants to see my fat ass, so I'll probably wear a shirt.
Maybe there's always people out there, Gage. There's always
a
people
market.
that want. There's always a weirdo, okay,
Yes.
that wants to see something unusual.
Yeah,
You're out there. If you're listening to me right now, you know who you are. You weirdo.
One of my friends once told me, I should do. I'd make a lot of money off from a niche, fat ass porn. I'm like, I'm good on that. Brody knows who I'm talking about. I'll tell you after, because I don't want to put their name on here. But
oh yeah. Don't want to dox him.
No, but moving on.
Yeah, move on. CES, that's coming up. I don't really hope for anything in it, but I think it's pretty cool. What do you guys think of CES? I love it because it means lots of tech news, and I really am a very big consumer of tech news.
Sony is going to be there, and they're going to reveal the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I don't care about we have computers. Who cares about consoles?
But I'm excited because I heard Elgato's going to be there, and there's going to be some new phone companies. But
oh, whatever. I don't care about phones. I don't stream things, so I don't care about Stream Decks.
What technology are you excited for?
So I've ascended. I just like weird stuff. Like there's probably going to be a whole bunch of weird Asian companies releasing all these weird niche items, and it's going to be covered in the tech news, and that's pretty cool. And I like watching.
I always like to see the new TVs. I think those are cool. I'm not
talking about TVs. TVs are kind of boring. It's like, ooh, it has colorful panel. Just like all the other ones. They can't really
do much new to TVs anymore.
Right. They're faster response times, faster whatever.
It's kind of funny because TV started out as like a piece of furniture, and then they turned it into their own thing. And now they're slowly migrating back into furniture. Like last year, they had like a bookcase that turned into a TV. And like some weird table/TV integrations.
Was it Samsung or LG that had the one that like rolled into like a roll and then like
Samsung?
It was Samsung.
No, they both had one.
Is that the one you're talking about?
LG is the one that Austin Evans made a video on.
I don't really watch Austin Evans. I mostly watch Linus Tech Tips.
Okay, man.
LTT is the superior tech news outlet. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there.
I was watching a little off topic here, but I was watching the New Year's Eve ball drop the other day, and Marcus Brownlee came on the TV. And
oh, really?
Yeah, they had him on national TV, seen by millions of people.
He's regularly seen by millions of people.
My brother looked at it and said, "Who the hell is that?" I said, "Oh, some big tech YouTuber, bigger than LTT." I said, "Oh,
not really. LTT's really big."
Marcus Brownlee is bigger.
How many subs does he have?
10 million.
Oh yeah, I guess he is a little bigger then.
Mm.
I think LTT's at like 7 point something.
They're at 9.
Oh really? Oh jeez, yeah. That's off.
My brother Connor is into like mechanical stuff, and he enjoyed watching Linus Tech Tips custom desk PC builds.
Oh yeah, that was a cool series. That was one of the things I started watching them on. Yeah. I think my first video I watched of them was like a a USB killer thing, and you plugged it in, it would fry your laptop. And then I was like, tech news. And then I clicked on another video, and I've just been watching them pretty much every day since.
But he got bored because like he doesn't care about like monitor reviews or anything. He wants to see them build shit. So we found a few YouTubers that we watch once in a while.
He should look up William Osman. He does a lot of goofy stuff, and he builds a fair amount of stuff.
Yeah, he watches a lot of tractor mechanical videos. But going back to topic, his name?
Though. Colin Furs. He'd probably like Colin Furs too, because he does like a lot of building type stuff.
Yeah. But CES, there's gonna be a lot of technology there. I'm excited. I'm extremely excited. New technology is cool. I don't know, but
I know that Australia is in trouble. I know that there's fires happening in the north, the south, the east, and the west.
The world is on fire.
I literally saw a news report, and it looked like all of Australia was on fire.
Yeah, I was. My sister was in the car next to me when we were driving to church this morning, and she was scrolling through Facebook, and it was just a picture of Australia, and it had little like fire emojis like literally everywhere, representing all the wildfires.
I have a couple of Australian friends, and they were like, "Nah, it's just a little bit north."
Really?
Yeah.
I literally saw a news report that said fires were happening on like every coast.
No. Well, from what they told me, no.
I mean, they're from Australia, so they probably know best.
They're similar to Ozzik, though, where they don't get out much. But, it rained today, actually, in Australia. So a lot of the fires were put out.
It rained in all of Australia.
Well, that's what Twitter said.
Australia.
I don't really care. I mean, there's going to be wildfires everywhere. Like the Amazon was on fire.
Gage doesn't care about Australians.
I have a couple, like I said, but I don't really care.
Gage hates Australians. He wants them to all burn.
I would like to go to Australia. I think that'd be fun.
Go meet all the European criminals that got shipped away.
Yes.
This is the...
What?
I'm just going to send you guys a picture real quick. This is 6 hours ago on Snopes. I just want you to look at it.
Yeah,
it literally looks like the fires are everywhere.
Is this a satellite picture, or is this...
Yes, it says satellite... I'll send the link, too, I guess.
So what, is this like... Did they amplify it, or is this legitimate? This is like actual raw satellite view.
It's on Snopes.
That looks like when you're looking at the planet at nighttime and you see all the lights. It kind of looks like a diorama picture, like it's not real. Jeez, if this is accurate, that's a lot of wildfires.
No, the rating, it's miscaptioned. I don't know what that exactly means, but I think a lot of this was blown out of proportion.
Probably.
But that
everything in the news is blown out of proportion. You have to take all of it with a grain of salt.
I guess.
But
Greta Thunberg was right. The world is burning.
The world is going to collapse.
But, so moving on, the PlayStation 5 is rumored to have backwards compatibility with all previous consoles, the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
You know what I see this as? I see this as a reason to buy the PlayStation 5.
I think it's kind of cool. I hope Xbox does something similar.
It's like the ultimate emulator, then. That's perfect. I love that. Because the PS2, like the PS1 and the PS2, those were really big consoles. And I mean, sure, you could go still have a PS2 and play the games on that. But it's really cool that you could play them on your PS5. PS3 was kind of a flop, in my mind.
A lot of the games are going to get remastered, though. So they're going to look good on modern consoles.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I say, who cares about this? Keep remastering and updating the graphics in games.
Just keep the old ones. We don't need new games. We've too many games. The world is overrun. Just take the old ones, bring them back.
Right. It's just like with music. Don't make any more new music. We already got thousands of years of music.
Go remaster I don't know, Beethoven or whatever.
Yeah. Remaster all the old stuff.
We gotta find some funky monk tunes and modernize them.
Yeah.
Yes. But
I don't know if I agree with that mentality fully, Brody.
Well,
but like
some like new games come out and they aren't even good.
Well, sure, like Titanfall 1, objectively better than Titanfall 2 in my mind. Objectively, subjectively,
okay,
it's better. In my subjective,
I'm just saying, in general. I'm just saying, big companies make new games and they aren't even good, and it's like, why the heck did you even do that? Right. Meanwhile, the old games are memorable. New people want to play the old ones, but it's not like you can just go out and buy a PS1 and all the
servers
PS1
are
games
dead or however, whatever, you know?
Exactly. Which is why I think something like the Halo collection thing was pretty good.
Oh yeah, Master Chief Collection.
Yeah,
that's really cool. I don't know if they're adding Forge to that or not. I really hope so. I'd be really upset and disappointed if they didn't add Forge to Master Chief Collection.
They should. They should add all the old things. And I think more games should be doing that. We're going to release a Legacy Collection with upgraded graphics. Woohoo! I think everybody should do that.
Okay, this is epic.
Yeah, it would be an okay, this is epic moment. And I think nobody would be mad if they did that. I'm just saying, all game companies should just do that. That would get through the next 5 years of game cycles. Just keep releasing updated versions.
I agree.
And they would make a lot of money out of it.
Maybe. I think in like the second time it gets re-updated, it probably wouldn't.
They just don't update anything that, you know, came out before 2012, you know? Which is a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff would look good with HD graphics and all that and whatever.
Well, I think that's going to end it all out for today's episode of the Midday Mumbles podcast. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, share this with your friends because we want to get a ton of people listening.
We want to get big.
Join the Discord if you haven't already. This episode was brought to you by you on our Patreon. You can support the show on patreon.com/Midday Mumbles. Basically, there's 3 tiers. And if you check out the tiers, you get special perks and you help us out so we can continue to make this show free. Check it out. Patreon.com/Midday Mumbles. Again, that's patreon.com/Midday Mumbles. So guys, we hope you guys had a very good week. Brody, Gage, and myself. Does anyone else have anything to say?
Not really.
Not really. Well, I'll be darned.
Thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you for listening. Gage,
you're a
Brody,
dedicated person, and I respect you for listening to this point, okay? I value you as an individual. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.